Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Kazimi, the Love Doctor. Here on this channel, we'll discuss and work through matters of the heart. And while having our experiences here, we'll develop a deeper understanding of who we really are. The truth of love being revealed to us, reclaiming the pieces of ourselves that have been separated, divided, repressed, cut off, shut down. Come along as we raise our consciousness and our awareness of love and the power of it. Okay, beautiful, loving hearts. Welcome to today's reading. Welcome. Alright, let's talk about this Mercury retrograde and some of the energy that some of this energy here. Alright. So we're, in Mercury retrograde right now. Wow. So the energy is the energy feels at this point, for me, I feel a little, I feel more settled, energetically. I can feel kind of like how this is moving and, I guess, guiding me. Yeah, this is, the energy feels a lot easier to work with at this point. So we have, where we are right now. We have what we feel right now. And, though things are challenging, and we're still working through, these, this particular transitional period, that things don't feel as, I want to say, complicated or strained or stressed or whatever. It's like things are still happening. We're still feeling things, but we're moving through those challenges, those circumstances. We're moving through them. I don't want to say effortlessly, but yeah, it has an effortless. I can figure this out. I'll get through this. I can make it. I can see what's happening and how things are moving around me, and I'm just going to allow them to flow in and out. And I'm also going to, affirm what I want to have happen, so I can continue to manifest the things that, I want, need, and desire in my life at this point. Wow. Okay. So what we're going to do is, we're going to speak to, where we are. We're continuing. It's important right now. It's important right now to not only keep, but maintain a positive mindset, to allow things to just happen as they will at this point. Because there are certain things that we've, requested from the universe that we've asked God for, and it's like, in order to have those things, in order for those things to actually happen for us, sometimes things have to move away, so new things can come in. So don't judge yourself. Don't judge the situation. Be more of an observer and observe things as they're happening, as they're moving around you. Okay? So we want to keep a positive mindset, and it's important to do that so that we manifest exactly what we want, to continue to be thankful and grateful, to show gratitude, to allow our energy to be in a place of joy and bliss so that we can attract those things toward us. Yeah, I know some people say fake it till you make it, but I like to faith it. Faith it till I make it. But yeah, there's so much open and available to you if you so seek and desire. So I'm seeing the Light card again, which is again, if not the most powerful card in the deck. I would say maybe second to the Universe card. But yeah, you're continuing to let your light shine. You're still letting your light shine through despite everything that might be going on or could be going on, and people are seeing this, and they're feeling it. They're feeling you on an energetic, vibrational level. Yeah, just continue to share the love, to continue to be love, to continue to be who you are, because through that, you don't even have to open your mouth. You're actually teaching people. You're being a teacher. You're teaching through, how you move, what you do, how you operate and behave, and how you conduct yourself. Your character, integrity, operating in spiritual principles, and honoring yourself, honoring others, being joyful again, and through that joy brings stability to your life. It brings a sense of stability. Whoa. Yeah, a sense of balance. Okay? Alright, so let's get into this, okay? Alright, so you are teaching others. You're leading by example, right? And you are a natural born leader. Through this time, you're finding balance. You're seeking truth. You're seeking knowledge. You're taking in the information, the prompts, the cues that are going on around you spiritually, and you're navigating the 3D world with those intuitive insights. Okay? And, this is allowing what needs to be present to gravitate into your life as you continue to show and be love. As you continue to share the love. Yeah. So we got, I thought I saw, interesting. Okay. So I'm seeing the solar plexus card. I can and will, because you're doing it, right? We just got to continue to, like I mentioned earlier, maintain your energy, to embrace the things that are going on around you, and no matter how they may look right now, because I'm going to speak to where our other is, okay? Our person, they're, going through some obstacles and challenges right now. There could be someone else around them, that's influencing them or trying to sabotage their situation or how they feel or interrupt or confuse or, I'm seeing some sort of manipulation going on here. And that's putting them in a place of and they're gravitating to this particular energy because they're feeling alone right now. So it's someone is taking advantage of the fact that I guess you're not around, or you can't be present, or they can't be present with you, or whatever's happening right now. And as they're trying to figure themselves out, they're having certain things come into their 3D experience to distract them. These are distractions, challenges, so you could be picking up on that from them energetically, but just to, remain, stable within, to continue to project joy, gratitude, bliss, peace. Because everything that's meant for you, and you can feel it for some, is coming toward you. You will, in fact, come together, but you gotta let everything play out. Let the cards, fall where they may. Someone could be trying to trap them sexually, trying to get them pregnant, or trying to. If it just feels off though, because it's like they don't really even like this person. It's like they just want to be disruptive. This is some just manipulative, type of energy, and this is just what that person carries. What in the world? Yeah, that person can't seem to let them go, and I don't know why that is. Meaning, they're wondering of whatever this connection was, if it's over, and so they're still stuck on this person in some capacity. But it's like it's not even about love. It's more about control. To be able to entrap someone, like a power struggle type thing, and they don't want to be alone either, and that's why they're attracting this lonely, type of energy. It's like this is what they're mirroring toward them. Wow. And because they want to feel a sense of belonging or togetherness or something with someone, because they're being a certain way with this person, but this is not who they want. It feels contrived, manufactured. It's not real. They're trying to push this for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. This is interesting. That's interesting. All right, so. So what's happening here, they're going to find out that that the connection that you have is destined, that you are their destiny. I don't know. At this point, they're trying to, their judgment is clouded. And I can't really go into specifics about why that is at this point in time. And I'm saying that because they don't know. It's like they know it feels right, but for whatever the reason is, they're deciding to choose something else right now. I'm seeing deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Yeah, that's what it is. They're being deceptive to themselves, and it's like they're drawing in this false energy because they're being false to themselves. They're trying to convince themselves of something that isn't so, that doesn't exist, that isn't real. And so they're drawing in this false energy. So I'm seeing the Emperor in reverse, which speaks to abuse of power. So because they know like this is not where they should be deep down, because they're allowing it, they're it's an abuse of power, showing rigidity, stubbornness, a lack of discipline. Yeah, because they should be focused, and they're losing focus right now. Lack of control. It's not showing a sense of control. Wow. Absentee father. Interesting. Paternity issues. Yeah, that's what I'm saying about that whole. Wow. Paternity issues. When I see that, it just brings up that whole pregnancy thing of like trying to convince someone or try to have someone, whatever's going on with that. You know, the deceptive energy is allowing more deception to take place and to happen right now. Yeah, so it's like they're. Oh wow, okay. This is a past life thing. So this is karmic in nature. So they're gonna have to work through this. This is some karmic stuff going on. Yeah, they've known each other before in the past life. And whatever happened in that past life, it was deceptive then, and that's why it has to be cleared now, because the deception card just came right back out. You know, it's speaking to that. You know, there seems to be a sense of playfulness, which is leading them to like, yeah, it's like this false, fun, playful, whatever this is, but this feels wrong. They know it's not right. They know they don't want this. I don't know what this is. This is based on loneliness, actually. You know, it could be tied to like some abandonment issues or boredom. And it's interesting because it's like, you know, they have chemistry with you. Yeah, and there's a strong magnetic attraction here with them, but I don't know. There's something happening. Oh, I'm seeing could be due to like religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I'm seeing to give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Yeah. It's important for us to just remain in a place of joy and bliss again while this is happening, because you know, I don't know if this is like just a sexual thing, you know, just I don't know. This is interesting. All right, so we have here the Queen of Wands. It speaks to our energy, Queen of Wands. So, you know, we're exemplifying courage, you know, confidence, independence. We're focused. We have a zeal or a zest for life. Yeah. Yeah, we're in the process of, okay. The Queen of Wands speaks to you're finding yourself to be self-aware and confident as you're discovering your life's purpose. You know what you want and how to get it. Stay laser focused and keep that friendly, optimistic attitude. It'll serve you well. And that's where we have to remain in order to energetically pull them back in without speaking on it, kind of thing. Like, they got to figure this out on their own, whatever is going on with that. And so they got to figure it out. Yeah, I'm seeing preparation, progress, foresight, enterprise, activity, expansion, moving forward. Yeah, we just got to move forward, you know, continue to make progress, use your intuition, use the foresight that you have to, you know, prepare for what's ahead and not focus on what's happening now in that dynamic with that energy. Your plans are in motion and more opportunities are headed your way to maximize your total potential. you have the chance to expand your horizons through travel, study, or business. Reach beyond your comfort zone. Doors will open if you stop limiting yourself. And I feel like that's what we should be focused on, not limiting ourselves right now. Because the focus really shouldn't be on them, because they got enough going on. And then on top of that, like, we've got enough going on with us. And so in order for things to balance out, to turn around, they have to work on them. We have to work on us. And, and in the future, we'll be able to, be together. Because this is a time of transition, moving on, change, leaving certain attitudes and behaviors behind, releasing baggage. Yeah, because ultimately we're moving into calmer waters. And sometimes we have to end relationships in order for that to happen. For some, this could be just a complete ending, because that person could go on into that, they could go into that situation much deeper if they allow themselves to, and that could, shift things. There's a state of transition where you're being forced out of your comfort zone or a difficult past, and you're headed toward uncharted territory. And I think that that's what's happening on both ends. And the uncharted territory, is causing them to behave one way, and it's causing us to behave one way. Okay. This move is crucial for your growth, whether you're wanting it or not. Take the time to reflect take the time to reflect on any emotional baggage you may be carrying as you're moving between phases, and see what you may be able to leave behind. Yeah, so that's the thing. Some things we're going to have to leave behind within ourselves. Some things they're going to have to leave behind within themselves. I don't know. The energy I'm picking up with them is just like confusion. And it could be some sort of self-sabotage stuff going on, maybe. I am my own authority. I have the will and the power to create my life structure. And because they know that, and that speaks back to the Emperor card, it's like, what structure are you creating right now? It's like, what energy are you trying to drag along that doesn't belong? They're going to have to assess that. All right, so I also see the high priestess energy for us: intuition, sacred knowledge, subconscious, spiritual, divine, feminine. Again, male and female, masculine, feminine energy, interchangeable on a spiritual level. High morals, trust yourself, wisdom, mystery. Okay. You need to listen to your gut, meditate, reflect, and turn inward, as the answers are within you. You're headed toward a period of growth. And that's for both. But again, we mirror, so this is an important period right now, and it's happening during Mercury retrograde. So these things have to happen, are going to happen, so that they can, vibrate up and out for good. Because again, this is a karmic, maybe debt or situation, that needs to be worked with. So again, this is the time for us to, this is a time of celebration, joy, harmony, engagements, home reunions, community, domestic happiness, creativity, freedom, and marriage. Now, in order to gain the marriage and, the domestic happiness, we have to work through these things. We have to get through this particular point of growth and transition so that we can be, our truest self, our higher self. And this is happening during this time, during this period. Not just Mercury retrograde, but this particular transition that Mercury retrograde and the eclipse and stuff has brought into our reality, into our, experience. But it's really important for us to, to work through this. Because I'm also seeing, so this speaks to the Four of Wands, okay? So the Four of Wands speaks to, tensions of being high. Tensions are high, and you're in the midst of a conflict, competition, or change that is impacting your ability to move forward. You and the other involved are unable to find common ground. Someone is fighting to be heard, and yet no one is listening. Calm your storm and listen to what the others have to say. Even though it may not be easy to do, try to be open and encourage productivity. Wow. Yeah, so, this just speaks to like whatever could be happening between you energetically. There could be other people that are in our reality that we need to work through tensions with, or understand what we need to leave behind, or could be hanging on or latching on or allowing certain energy into our space that shouldn't be. And there's a lesson to be learned in that, how to stand up for ourselves, how to be the authority, how to have healthy boundaries. And these boundaries are being, reestablished through these experiences, because there seems to be some issues with boundaries and control and self-control and self-sabotage, and allowing certain things in that being able to identify what should be present and not right now. So again, we're speaks to the King of Wands. This is our energy. A natural leader, visionary, entrepreneur, big picture, overcoming challenges, mature, career focused. And so, if we're losing sight of our focus, if they're losing sight of their focus, if you're a visionary and this is not part of the vision, those things have to be adjusted. The King of Wands is a natural born leader of people and very capable and confident in their abilities. The king isn't interested in creativity per se, but rather taking an idea and enlisting others to help in the actualization of it. You have a clear vision of what you want. Yeah, so that just speaks to just like, again, if this person, for them, is not part of the vision, then why are you including them in the experience? So, I'm seeing, choices, a choice on sincere feelings, the Queen of Cups. It's a time for us to just, to have empathy, to allow ourselves to feel deeper, and through that deeper feeling of experience, we'll know what we'll allow or won't allow, what we need and don't need. And that's what's important right now with what's going on with these energies. It's just like, we're going through lessons. I can say that to myself right now. It's like, I have certain energies, or I'll say an energy that's present, that I'm just like, I'm going to have to work with it, or I'm going to have to, address certain things. And it's like, either I address certain things and it's received, or, I'm going to have to, shift out of it. And it's like, I can't allow certain things to take place. Like when people are operating in lower vibrations and they want people to vibrate on their level, and they can feel that your energy is vibrating higher, or you have a sense of peace, or, you're, a positive thinker and you feel positively about yourself. And, if someone is, doesn't have a certain level of natural confidence, or, they want it to appear as though that they're confident and self-assured, but behind closed doors, they're very lonely and broken, and or in need of validation, external validation or whatever, then that can cause, tension. So I feel like I'm gonna read this whole truth card, because I want to see what the card says as far as like how to move through this or what the suggestion of today is. Because you know, I feel like this is speaking to readings that I've just recently done, and I don't know how these readings are going to show up during the retrograde period, Mercury retrograde period. But it could be a lot of, you know, repeating or themes that need to be addressed right now, and so things will keep showing up or, you know, being revealed so that we can actually work with it. So that being said, okay, we have, am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up to my life? Wow. Okay. You are the asset. This body is your vehicle. Notice how your body is feeling, how much sleep you are getting, and what you can do to help your body rest. Today's soul action: take a bath, put on some lavender essential oil, go to bed ridiculously early, or give yourself a time out today. Notice your body thanking you. Today's mantra: the more I give myself permission to rest, the more I can contribute. Yeah, that definitely speaks to me right now, because, you know, I've been spreading myself around recently, just over in the last few days, and it's like I'm gonna have to readjust this because it's just not fitting. It's not working. I got to keep my energy at a certain place. I have certain things that I have to do, and if other people aren't utilizing their energy positively or productively, that can, you know, cause some shifts that need to be adjusted. So yeah, with that being said, loving hearts, we've come to the conclusion of today's reading. I hope this was helpful for you as much as it was for me. And until we meet again, remember always, 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 loving hearts, to stay open.
If you enjoyed your time here with us, let's make this thing official. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. You can also find me on Instagram at True Healing Love Doctor, as well as TrueHealingLoveDoctor.com, where you can find all of our products and services. Until next time, stay open, loving hearts. More will be revealed later.